For today's presentation, the title is Live Feed in Fish Culture. It will be presented by Group 6. These are the members of our group: Zulfadhli, Syafiqah, Syaidzatul, Hamna, Puteri, and Farah. For the introduction, live feed is an important component in aquaculture. This is because live feed is an essential diet for fish and shrimp larvae that newly hatch. This is due to the fish and shrimp digestive system are still incomplete and also due to the lack of enzyme. As the fish and shrimp are still young, they are unable to generate their own nutrition that they need and also unable to convert the nutrient from any cursor that they obtain from a diet. They need diet that contain readily available nutrient that they can absorb through their digestive system. The size of the feed also need to be compatible with the fish and shrimp mouth, otherwise they won't be able to swallow the food. The purpose of live feed is to supply energy and other nutrients needed for the growth and survival of the fish and shrimp, which is why live feed are a good starter diet for fish and shrimp larvae, and also it can be produced easily.
There are several types of live feed used in the aquaculture industry. This type of live feed has been cultured to be given as food for fish and other aquatic species. The example of live feed are rotifer, prime shrimp, copepod, bloodworm, and daphnia.
Here are the issue in live feed. For microalgae, the issue is it is expensive and tedious for local hatchery. Monoalgae monospecies is also hard to obtain and maintain. It also still needs study on new potential species, and the issue is on the nutritional value. For Artemia, the issue is Artemia is highly cost. It also less nutrient and less HUFA. That is highly unsaturated fatty acid. The enrichment is also expensive, and decreasing of Artemia sourced from the salt lake. Also, can we produce our own Artemia? For rotifer, it is lack of nutrient. The issue is also rotifer enrichment. To increase the nutritional value, we need to use high nutrient algae, cod liver oil, and emulsified fresh oil. For copepod, the issue are high efficiency culture method. That is high production, easy harvesting, and cheap technology. The advantage is high SUFA and other nutritional value.
Importance of live feed. As we know, live feed are very tiny and normally feed into mouth of fish larvae and fry, which is why artificial feed are not given during larval stage. Live feed contains all the nutrients such as essential proteins, lipids, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. Live feed are also digestible, where it can stimulate fish digestive system, especially when they first start feeding. This is because live feed provide essential digestive microbe. From the example given, we can see that the composition of nutrients in rotifer is essential for fish larvae growth and survival. This is a picture of a daphnia. It provides some digestive enzymes in fish gut to help digest the food efficiently. Bacteria and yeast are being utilized as live feed for fish because the bacterial cell comprises of good nutritional value. Bacteria aids in digesting and absorbing food by breaking down food molecules. Bacteria also act as probiotic in supplementary food. Then, Introduction of live feed can improve and maintain water quality. Fish at larval stage will highly require good water quality, so it is proper to give live feed, for example, microalgae. Live feed will never pollute the water even if they are left uneaten, unlike artificial feed. The waste produced by fish will consist of less composition of toxic substances such as ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. Moreover, less toxicity of water give high chance of survival for fish larvae.
4 mechanisms of live feed. So live feed that typically used in feeding fry that are small and little developed when hatched are Artemia and rotifer. So this system need high degree of manual work for feeding and time-consuming process. So there are possibilities to perform this automatically, either by using tube and pumping system or by using tubes and gravity. So first, the live feed tank has to position higher than fry production tanks, and to avoid friction, care should be taken to not use too long a tube. It is because it will reduce flow and provide additional surface area for contaminant to grow. And we can also use robotic system by suspending tank with the live feed culture in a rail system above the fry tank. When the robot enters a fry tank, a dose of live feed is released into the tank by means of electronically operated valve or pumping system. And we have to take note that it is important to remember that nutritional value of live feed vary depend on how they are cultured and when they are collected or presented to fish. For rotifer, it should be fed out to fish when they are gut loaded with algae or whatever additive they are being enriched with. For Artemia, it should be collected and presented as close to immediately after they have been hatched to ensure they are delivering maximal value to fish.
Live feeds is applied in a variety of aquaculture farming systems, whether it is extensive, semi-intensive or intensive. Not only live feed is used as food for larvae, but also for adults, especially in aquaculture farming system that depends on proliferation of microbes and other organisms as food source for the culture species. Example is application of live feed for larvae in recirculating aquaculture system RAS. In RAS, usually live feeds are cultured for larvae only, as live feeds are easy for them to digest and help to stimulate them to swim. The next example, the integrated poultry aquaculture system. The waste from chicken fertilize the pond, which lead to proliferation of food microbes such as algae and planktons that are eaten by larval and adult fish alike. Last example of application of live feeds in this presentation is biofloc technology, which can be considered as an improvement of integrated poultry aquaculture farming system or any other related aquaculture farming system that rely on waste from other animals. In biofloc, microorganisms are deliberately let to grow by using the waste from the fish as nutrient.
So this is our reference. That's all from us. Thank you.